Sevgili çocuklar, kıymetli sporcularımız, çok değerli misafirler, sizlere en kalbi duygularımla, sevgiyle selamlıyorum. Dünya Tütünsüz Günü programı vesilesiyle sizlerle beraber olmaktan büyük bir memnuniyet duyuyorum. Hepiniz Vahdettin Köşkü'nün bu güzel yerleşkesine hoş geldiniz. Dünyanın farklı coğrafyalarından siz evlatlarımızı ülkemizde, güzel İstanbul'umuzda misafir etmenin bahtiyarlığını yaşıyoruz. Dünya Tütünsüz Günü etkinliklerinin, tütün mamullerinin zararlarına ilişkin farkındalığın artmasına katkı sağlamasını diliyorum. Bunun için de tabii özellikle Tuğba kardeşime çok teşekkür ediyorum bu konuda verdiği mücadele için.
Our sister for her efforts. Of course, with the volume of billions of dollars, we are aware that the tobacco industry targets all segments of our society, and especially by introducing new products and taking advantage of legal loopholes. The tobacco industry adds to its profits at the expense of people's lives and health. And in fact, figures reveal the frightening dimensions of the problem, because every day 20,000 people in the world lose their lives due to tobacco-related diseases. And in our country, in Türkiye, 85,000 people fall victim to the tobacco monster every year. Tobacco does not only poison people, but it also pollutes our world. And approximately half of the world's child population is forced to breathe air that is polluted by tobacco smoke. Cigarette smoke contains more than 4,000 toxic and carcinogenic substances. Toxins and other carcinogens in tobacco products spread into the air and create a polluted environment for those who are close to the smoker person. And the situation of those who do not use tobacco but who are exposed to tobacco, i.e. the situation of passive smokers, is even worse. And despite all the harms of smoking, the tobacco industry continues to grow, and it earns every year $700 billion. And I remember when I was young, I started fighting against smoking, and my personal struggle is well known to my people. And starting from our immediate surroundings, we openly warn everyone who used tobacco about the harms of this product, confiscated even their cigarette packs, if they had any with them, and took their word that they would quit with the name and the date of those documents, and those documents are archived in the presidency's office. So this is a very special issue, and we do expose those signed commitments. So we organize various activities to raise awareness for our youth against smoking addiction. We took very important steps, like a ban on smoking indoors, and we have increased fines and higher taxes on tobacco products. We also made sure that health warnings are rendered more visible and effective on cigarette packs. We try to raise public awareness with the smoke-free air zone and protect your air campaigns. And our government has been very effective and decisive and we absolutely have no concession in our fight against tobacco products, and we can say that thanks to our uncompromising stance, we are pleased to observe that there has been a slight decline in smoking in Türkiye. And I believe that all our citizens and the entire humanity should be on alert against this insidious danger. And inshallah, we'll continue our fight in a more determined and a multi-dimensional manner. Of course, I would like to congratulate each of you for acting with the sense of responsibility and setting an example for your peers. I would like to thank you for your visit. And now I'll give the floor to you, and I would like to apologize for my delay. Honorable President, today we are here with you together with children from different regions of the world who dream of a no tobacco world, and we have this event together with the celebration of the Environmental Week. We are well aware of the importance you attach to the fight against smoking. Mr. President, this year's motto is to protect children from the games of cigarette cartels, the tobacco cartels. We will tackle this issue today. As you know, the tobacco industry does not only pollute our environment, but also harms human wealth. Drought, children, slavery are very important problems that we expose in this painting, Mr. President. Of course, smoking poisons people and also the world. This is the motto that we are going to have for the campaign, and we will now see this launching of this campaign.
Size dünyamızı felakete sürükleyen bir üründen bahsedeceğim. Tütün. Tarımına yer açmak için milyonlarca ağaç katlediliyor. Ekimi için kullanılan kimyasallar toprağı ve suları zehirliyor. Sigara fabrikaları havayı solunmaz hale getiriyor. İzmaritleri, atıkları korkunç bir çevre kirliliğine yol açıyor. Sigara her yıl 8 milyon insanı öldürmekle kalmıyor, yaşam kaynaklarımızı da yok ediyor. 600 milyon ağaca, 200 bin hektar araziye, 84 milyon ton karbondioksit kirliliğine ve her yıl 22 milyar ton su israfına neden oluyor. Sigara sadece insanları zehirlemiyor, dünyamızı da zehirliyor. Buna dur diyebilirsin.
Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım, sizin de malumunuz
Honorable President, as you know, Şahika has been very active in this regard. Honorable President, as you know, today is also the World Ocean Day, and this blue planet that you see represents the coverage of the world by 3/4. And unfortunately, I myself observe cigarette butts among the common wastes in our seas. And of the 8 million tons of waste mixed into the seas, 73% of our cigarette butts. Approximately 22 billion tons of water is used in tobacco production. As a zero waste ambassador, I don't lose hope that as I see positive results on the coastal underwater cleanups and awareness-raising activities that we have done so far. So I would like to say these cigarette butts that you observe underwater, it should be very deranging for you.
Tüm denizlerimizi, hem deniz canlılarını hem de yani şu an soluduğumuz oksijeni filtreleyen okyanuslarımızı tehlike altında bırakıyor.
Maalesef. Durum bu.
That is the situation. Yes, I would like to congratulate you, especially because on this zero waste campaign, you've been very active among all athletes, and you led the struggle, and you've set an example for all our athletes, and I would like to congratulate you on behalf of our nation. Thank you very much. May I add something?
Ne demek?
My name is Miray Ulaş. I'm a paranational athlete. I'm an athlete of Fenerbahçe Doğuş Sailing Sports Club. I am the second in the world in parasailing and the first parasailer to win a medal for Turkey in the international area. So in parasailing, currently, how can you manage to do this sport, because sailing is a very complex sport. Yes, sailing requires to fight against nature, but the ships that we use are designed especially for para-athletes. That is how we perform. And I'm also the first female para-triathlete of Turkey. Most of our lives depend on waters, of course, but our natural water resources are unfortunately polluted. And they not only pollute our seas, but it takes up to 10 years for cigarette butts to degrade in the sea. In our training zones as well, and we sometimes have to compete among this polluted environment as well. So in other words, it harms not only the smoker but also the environment. Yes, especially in Gulf regions, this might be especially harmful for you. Yes, exactly, because we have to train and compete in these polluted areas, and this has a negative impact. Well, congratulations for your success. My name is Abdülmalik Sani Bakar. I'm from Niger, Mr. President. I study Turkish language in Marmara University. And as my friend Miray said certain things, I would like to add to this. Well, with an optimistic estimation, 100 trillion liters of water consumed for the production of tobacco products, combined with 22 billion tons associated with farming and manufacturing. Unfortunately, this equals to the volume of water in the Lake Chad in Central Africa, which is a very big lake. So, tobacco companies threaten our future in Africa by polluting our limited resources. And of course, I dream of a tobacco-free world so that my country, Niger, and my continent can have a bright future. Thank you so much. Well, likewise, I share your vision, and I hope that it will be implemented, and I am ready to do whatever I need to do, and I'm an environmentalist. Honorable President, this tobacco industry, of course, pollutes the environment, and there's a very nice legislation in Spain.
Constituting a significant source of toxic plastic waste. These filters take decades to degrade, leading to severe microplastic pollution and adverse effects on plant growth. Recognizing the urgency of this issue, Spain has introduced rigorous environmental regulations mandating tobacco companies to take active responsibility for the cleanup of cigarette butts. This includes the collection and transportation of these butts to facilities where they can be properly treated as waste. This legislation not only exemplifies proactive environmental stewardship, but also encourages other nations to hold manufacturers accountable for their products' end-of-life impact. It's time for all of us to support such initiatives that promote sustainability and responsibility. Teşekkür ederim.
Çok teşekkür ediyorum.
Thank you very much. I will meet Mr. Sanchez in Spain, and I will ask for the text of this legislation. Thank you very much. This is great news, Honorable President.
Merhaba Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımız. İsmim
Hello, Honorable President. My name is Victory. I'm a Nigerian pharmacy student. And unfortunately, the tobacco industry has huge
Gıda kıtlığı
investments in
yaşayan
my
bir
country.
ülkede
And
tütün
in a country
tarımı için büyük
experiencing
miktarda arazi
food
kullanılıyor.
shortages,
Ve bu
large
durum
amounts of
gıda
land are
üretimini
used
azaltarak
by
gıda
tobacco farming
maliyetlerini artırıyor.
companies. And this
Ne yazık
reduces
ki
food
ülkede
production
tütün
and
üretilen
increases
kırsal
food
alanlarda
prices.
çocuk işçiliği
Unfortunately, child
yaygındır.
labor is
Bu
also
çocuklar
widespread in those rural
nikotinden
areas where tobacco is
gıda
grown in my
hastalıklara
country. And
yakalanıyor.
as a
Bu
result of
bir
this,
çocuk
children
ve
suffer from
insan
serial
hakları
illnesses
ihlali ve
due
büyük
to
bir
nicotine
sömürüdür.
poisoning. This is a violation of
Sigarasız bir
children's
Afrika
and
ve
human
dünya
rights
için
and a
ben
massive
de
exploitation.
çok çalışacağıma
And
söz
I promise to
veriyorum.
work hard for a
Teşekkürlerimi
smoke-free
sunuyorum.
world. And
Çok
thank you very
teşekkür
much.
ediyorum.
Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım, bugün görmüş olduğunuz çileklerimizi getirmekteyiz.
Şimdi ben de o
Yes, I'm very
çilekleri
curious
merak
about
ettim.
those strawberries. Why
Bunlar niye
are
burada
those
duruyor?
strawberries displayed here? Yes, I am going to share their story. I am Emrullah Işık from Batman, Sason. My family was engaged in tobacco farming until 2007. And then, with the state support, we started strawberry production. And currently, strawberry production is the livelihood for 400 farmers in our region. And while we used to produce only tobacco, now we produce dried strawberries, strawberry jam, and strawberry pulp, in addition to fresh strawberries. These products contribute to the economy, and in this way, we believe that we protect both public health and the environment. I would like to thank you for your support in this
Fakat
matter.
bu çilek az değil mi ya? Bunun
We brought
devamı var
more.
mı?
So you have more? Yes. Do you have enough strawberries for
bütün
everyone
arkadaşlara
here
dağıtacak
present?
mısın?
Yes, after the event ends, we are going to offer
nerenin
strawberries to
içinde?
everyone. This
Batman,
is from
Sason.
Batman,
Batman,
Sason,
Sason.
the
Evet, Sayın
southeast of the southeast
Çok da
Turkey.
güzel.
Yes, very nice.
Evet.
Çok
Very
iri.
big strawberries, as I can see. Mashallah. Thank you very much.
Peki bunun
Do you
ihracı var
export
mı?
them?
Var
Yes.
Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım.
Yes,
şu an
in the
elimdeki
file that I
dosyada
have, I have
bilgiler
all
mevcut.
the information.
Program
Yes,
sonrası
let's talk
bunları
about it
konuşalım.
later. Yes, of
Tabii
course.
Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Teşekkür
Thank you.
Sağ ol.
Merhabalar.
Hello, President and esteemed friends. My name is Bubakar. I'm from Gambia, and I'm a third-year medical student at Ankara Yıldırım Beyazıt University. Today, the use of tobacco and tobacco products is the single most important cause of death in the world. The fact that the cigarette industry targets the children of African countries with limited resources shows that they have no sense of morality. Hard to treat smoking-related diseases add additional burdens to health systems and economies.
Hastalık, zor olan hastalıklar bu ülkelerin ekonomilerini
As a doctor, I will continue my fight against smoking when I return to my country. I wish a tobacco-free world and a tobacco-free Africa, and I thank you, His Excellency, for your leadership on this issue. Congratulations. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Dear friends, my name is Adil, and I'm a 16-year-old Japanese Dagestani international student. It is well established that smoking is one of the most significant public health threats, and it is unfortunate that millions of people die from it every year, including several 100,000 Turkish citizens as well as citizens from my country of Japan. It is clear that smoking is not just a national concern, but an international crisis. And today, I would like to highlight an aspect of smoking that, despite its grave consequences, is often overlooked and forgotten about, and that is youth smoking. The prevalence of tobacco use, especially vape, is alarmingly high among the youth. Like a pandemic, more and more adolescents are driven to addiction, and this is driven by peer pressure, lucrative marketing, and the dangerous, very dangerous misconception that vaping is safer than smoking cigarettes, that is, and that is unacceptable. We need to educate the youth, and this is why I believe outreach is vital, and therefore would like to thank the organization team and Your Honorable, Your Excellency, for planning this. By inviting young people like us to voice our concerns, we can certainly find a solution to this horrible, horrible crisis. Teşekkür ederim.
Tabii bu
Now, of course, the thing is, you talked about electronic cigarettes. It is extremely important. When it comes to electronic cigarettes, through different channels, they are trying to penetrate them into our country. And there is unfortunately smuggling of these products also, electronic cigarettes, I mean. And our customs administrations in our country are fighting against this as we speak. Some of them make their way into the country, and so far we did a good job of not allowing this to happen. There are some brands out there which I'm sure you are familiar with. We don't allow them into our country, and we won't do that. Because obviously electronic cigarettes are even more harmful. That has been established. Because for us what is important is that we would never let people poison our nation, poison our people. So these measures, these efforts are very important for us. That's the kind of structure we're trying to establish through measures.
Hello, my name is Nema Kisenge. I'm 13 years old and I'm from Tanzania. Today I'm going to talk about how tobacco advertising affects us through movies, cartoons, social media and magazines. For years the media has shown us characters who are smoking, making it cool and normal for the younger viewers especially. Despite bans, the tobacco industry still reaches people. For example, influencers can post pictures of their tobacco products, making smoking look appealing to their followers. Additionally, magazines features tobacco in stylish photo shoots, which also creates a negative impact. These ads glamorize smoking despite its serious health risks. We need strict rules and awareness campaigns to highlight these dangers. By recognizing how tobacco advertising.
Hello, my name is Ayşe Çağrı. I am a boxing world champion. Just like Nema said, young people are influenced by advertising. Just like here, young people are fooled by the industry's tactics in different disguises. So protection for our future and for our health requires that we stay away from these products and we engage in sports. Engaging in sports is does not only contribute to our body but to our mental health as well. Thanks to sports, we can be resolute, disciplined and target-oriented individuals. And in order to lead a healthy life, we have to make sure that sports, exercising is a part of our life. Thank you. What's your kilogram? 48 kilogram. 48 kilos. You are the world champion in boxing. And you don't smoke, right? Yeah, I don't. And for our younger sisters and brothers, we stand as an example. I'm a physical education teacher too. Great. So, approaching my students, I make sure that I talk to them. I stand as an exemplary teacher for them. And at the same time, Mr. President, let me touch the Istanbul district of Bağcılar. We have Abdullah Özdemir, who is the mayor of our neighborhood, our district, Bağcılar, namely. I would like to thank him. Many good things have been done. 3 multi-purpose sports centers and e-sports center, a multi-purpose center, and a regular have a lot of demand for sports, and those needs they have are being met. So I would like to thank the mayor. Thank you for this observation that you have made, and I wish all the success, I wish increased success to you. Mr. President, in the UK recently, which is Edward's country, an important legislation has been introduced to protect children. Let's hear Edward now.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Your Excellency. My name is Edward Smith. I'm 15 years old and I'm from the UK. Firstly, I'd like to discuss a recent law that has been enacted in my home country, the UK. This law will ban people who have been born in or after 2009 from ever legally attaining cigarettes or electronic cigarettes. The UK's House of Commons have approved of the bill. What will this mean for the UK? Well, this means that tobacco-based illnesses will drastically decrease since it will be illegal to obtain. This can lead to a healthier society and can help redirect funds to other illnesses instead of tobacco-based ones. Another reason why this bill is positive is because it would cut down the risk of passive smokers significantly and will lead to much less tobacco-based pollution. I believe it would be beneficial if other countries would consider following this recent banning in the UK. It would better the health of the people in that certain country and would cut down pollution and litter from the cigarette butts globally. I'd like to say thank you for listening to my speech, and it has been an honor.
Now, so if we could find out when they exactly worked on that legislation. We can get in contact with the UK. And yeah, we can adapt this to our country. Children who were born in 2009 won't be able to buy tobacco products or cigarettes. So that is a great piece of legislation in order to protect children, you know. Let's work on this. Okay, let's do that.
Thank you.
I was just going to say, I wish we had this law. My name is Mirza Hinay. When I was a child, I grew up in an environment where there was a lot of smoking. When I was 10 years old, I started sports and I was having a hard time running, and one day I fainted in the stadium. We went to the hospital. My lung capacity had decreased due to cigarette smoke. My coach immediately contacted my family. There will be no smoking next to Mizgi, they said. In my first year, I became the champion of Türkiye. Then I started breaking Turkish records. And in 2017, I won the first world championship in the 100-meter sprint in the history of our republic. And all of this, we know... oh, thank you for your congratulations. And all of this happened when my coach realized this and warned my family. As a passive smoker at a young age, I still experienced the negativities of the side effects of cigarette smoke in my trainings. I have no way to turn back time for myself, but I will always do whatever I can to create a completely smoke-free environment for the next generation. Thank you. Thank you too, and congratulations to you. And I wish you increased success.
Başarılarının da ayrıca artarak devamını temenni ediyorum.
Çok teşekkür ederim.
Sağ ol.
Merhabalar Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Ben Berat.
My name is Berat Efe Parlar, and I would like to agree with what she said, and I would like to talk about passive smoking here today. 15 years ago, I acted in the public service announcement called "Don't burn your cigarette, don't burn me too," and I have been closely following the harms of passive smoking since that day. 600,000 people die from passive smoking in our world annually. Some of us are left without our mothers, some of us are left without our fathers, and the world is going to a very bad place. Today's passive smokers are tomorrow's consumers. Please don't use it, don't smoke it, don't let others smoke it. Congratulations.
Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım, değerli konuklar.
Excellency, my name is Ibrahim Hüseyin Ibrahim. I'm from Ethiopia. I'm majoring in international relations in Ankara Social Sciences University. Cigarette giants often invest in low-income countries, wooing governments and populations with the promise of economic development. These companies often claim that they will stimulate the local economy and create new jobs. But the reality is that these jobs are often low-paid and unhealthy, and they require long hours of work. In the long run, such job promises negatively affect the general well-being and health of the population. Smoking weakens the healthcare system with hard-to-treat and expensive diseases and causes poverty. One of the hidden agendas of the tobacco industry is its efforts to influence governments. Big tobacco companies try to change government policies in their favor through lobbying activities. By opposing legislation to reduce smoking, these companies jeopardize public health. We need to be more aware of this system of exploitation and take the necessary steps to minimize such harms. His Excellency, your leadership on this issue and always being on the side of public health should be an example for all world leaders. Thank you. Thank you so much. I agree with your observation. Indeed, you know, there are multiple channels used, so they are trying to penetrate into Turkey, and these are really strong. These are giant brands in the world. They are strong globally, but so far we haven't been deceived by them. So hopefully we won't be in the future either. Hello, my name is Mete Gündüz. I'm a student of mechatronic engineering at Marmara University. We came here today as the Technofest team. I'm the captain of the team. Thank you very much for your valuable support for such organizations, such events that allow young people to realize their dreams, develop society, and increase Turkey's power on the world stage. As young people, we believe that Turkey's future is possible through science, art, and technology. In this sense, we are trying to do our best. Now, I would like to leave the floor to my friends to talk about their achievements at Technofest and what these achievements mean for our society. My teammates. Hello, my name is Fatih Küçük. I'm a senior student at Marmara University Electrical and Electronics Engineering. As a team in the field of robotic industry in Technofest held last year, we came first in Turkey. And as you mentioned a minute ago, instead of the tobacco industry, which earns billions of dollars by disregarding human health, we are investing in the future of our people by moving our country's industry forward with science, technology, and robotics. Individually, instead of spending on tobacco products, our people can guarantee their future both financially and in terms of health by investing their savings in various investments. As a team with this vision, I would like to state that we keep our distance from tobacco products in this way. Thank you so much. Of course, this stands as an example for all youngsters. So all of us together, we should be spending efforts collectively. And boys, girls, it doesn't matter, none of our children and youngsters should be deceived. In many places, actually, I know and I see that some youngsters are, behind scenes, they smoke sometimes. And as a president, when I see that, I feel sad. I feel sad for them. As one of our girls here said, I mean, she talked about the harm caused on her lungs. So, I mean, the smoke apparently had covered her her lungs, I'm sorry. And a doctor actually had visited me in the hospital. And I mean, this was a hospital visit, and a doctor friend of mine escorted me into a lung surgery. I watched the surgery, and he showed me the lung of a woman who had been smoking. The lung, which is supposed to be white normally, right? Because of smoking, unfortunately, it had the lung of the woman in the surgery room had been covered with black spots because she had been smoking. I saw that. So, because of this, our advice is do not smoke ever. So, congratulations to you. Thank you, His Excellency.
Merhaba, ben Vildan Senakaya.
I am Vildan Senakaya. I am a student of Marmara University Electrical and Electronics Engineering. In 2019, I became the first in Turkey with my project on health at Technofest. With the device I produced, I ensured that epilepsy seizures were notified in advance. I would like to talk about the research I have done in this process. Tobacco and electronic cigarette use negatively affects the brain development of children. Especially for epilepsy patients, exposure to cigarettes increases the risk of seizures by 2.5 times, as it turns out. This situation threatens the lives of patients. I would like to state that we will continue to strive to prevent such problems with our technological studies. Congratulations. Thank you.
Merhaba, benim adım Denize. 14 yaşındayım ve Kırgızistan'dan geliyorum. Tobacco production is one of the most unethical farming industries in the world. Global tobacco giants engage children in the production through a complex supply system. 1.3 million children under 14 are estimated to be working in tobacco fields in 2020. Children face long hours, chemicals, heavy lifting, piercing through the equipment, and more. The conditions cause their health to weaken and create risks. One is the green tobacco sickness. This type of labor interferes with a child's development and causes them to be in an endless cycle of poverty. Sigara endüstrisinin bu faaliyetlerini durdurmasını istiyorum. Ayrıca bütün Türk devletlerinin ve dünyanın bir tütünsüzlük inisiyatifi başlatmasını diliyorum.
Congratulations.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Azan al-Busaidi. I'm from Oman and I'm 17 years old. Smoking is one of the most common avoidable causes of death rates, increasing the risk of cancer, heart diseases, and stroke. Smoking rates among Omani youngsters are shockingly elevated, threatening future generations' health and putting an increase on our healthcare system. To address these concerns, we must take immediate action. We can create an ideal future for Oman by raising awareness, implementing strong policies, and helping people prevent smoking. Thank you.
Umman'a buradan selamlar.
Greetings to Oman. we hope that they are watching this.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Han Lim. I am 16 years old and from South Korea. Thank you for gathering here to discuss such an important issue. In South Korea, anti-smoking policies are being strengthened. Non-smoking areas have been expanded. Cigarette prices have been raised. Pictorial warnings on cigarette packages have been introduced. And an anti-smoking advertisement was broadcast. Also, to prevent students from second-hand smoke, smoking is completely prohibited near school, city parks, bus stops, and many other places. This measure could be a good solution worldwide. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on this topic. Teşekkür ederim.
So greetings to South Korea.
My name is Madina and I'm from Kazakhstan. Nowadays, the younger generation has an easy access to any electronic cigarettes or any other tobacco products. The digital world is progressing and there's tons of advertisements and social media pressure that normalizes vaping and smoking. Due to this easy access to such products, teenagers quickly develop a nicotine addiction, therefore risking their health and future. It's been proven that e-cigarettes are harmless. However, they damage your health slowly that you don't notice at first, but it's too late after. Therefore, it's necessary to limit the accessibility of electronic cigarettes. Thank you.
Kazakhstan. Greetings from Turkey to Kazakhstan.
Hello, my name is Noor. I'm 13 from Palestine. I would like to talk about tobacco companies that belong to people and how these people work through destruction, manipulation, and greed for money. These companies also only serve themselves, looking for personal benefit. Knowing their destruction now means the doom in the long run, destroying our workforce by the bit each day. With the tactic of targeting the young by putting cigarettes next to sweets, presenting it as a positive product. Knowing the interests of the young will take over, as well as strategically creating an association of smoking with attractiveness or status. I wish for a future where children are protected from the tobacco industry. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Palestine. Greetings.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Priya Agung Wicaksono and from Indonesia. In my country, Indonesia, we have aromatic clove cigarettes that are locally known as kretek. Due to its pleasant flavor, many people prefer kretek. These cigarettes account for more than 85% of tobacco products consumed. I believe that banning these flavored cigarettes will be beneficial to the protection of our youth. The Indonesian government has implemented some tobacco control measures, such as advertisement restrictions and tax increase on tobacco. I hope that these initiatives will reduce the high smoking rates in my country. Thank you.
Thank you.
Muhterem Cumhurbaşkanı ve sayın katılımcılar, derin selamlar. I, Adina Ahmed, have been greatly honored to have been invited to this event on behalf of my country, Pakistan. Pakistan is taking steps to alleviate the menace of tobacco usage and aims to limit its production. Thus, Pakistan has been part of the World Health Organization Framework Convention on Tobacco Control since 2005. Let's hope that the efforts of governments and society bear fruit to eradicate this menace of tobacco consumption. Dinlediğiniz için hepsine teşekkür ederim. Tutunsuz olun ve daha sağlıklı bir geleceği kucaklayın. Teşekkürler.
Thank you very much for a No Tobacco World.
Good afternoon. My name is Nefelip Sarasvrka and I'm from Greece. As of 2020, 42% of the population in Greece aged 15 years and over were found to be smoking tobacco products. However, in February 2024, a decreasing trend was observed in the percentage of smokers, and it came down to 28%. Furthermore, laws have been introduced which prohibit smoking in indoor public spaces, including restaurants, bars, and workplaces, as well as certain outdoor areas. I wish for a smoke-free future for my country, our neighbor Türkiye, and the entire world. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Türkiye, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Savada and I'm from Armenia. As Mahatma Gandhi stated, it is health that is real wealth and not pieces of gold and silver. I would also like to point out that Mr. Erdoğan is a non-smoker and is a committed supporter of non-smoking campaigns and policies. In my homeland, Armenia, smoking is a problem, especially for men, with a smoking rate of 53.2% among its adult male population as of 2022. The World Health Organization estimates 600,000 smokers in Armenia today, nearly half of whom can prematurely die. Thankfully, the government of Armenia has been mostly successful in this fight. World No Tobacco Day provides a platform to youth across the world who are urging governments to shield them from predatory and lucrative tobacco marketing tactics. Moreover, minors are using e-cigarettes at higher rates than adults worldwide. Isn't that alarming? All countries, especially neighboring ones, should cooperate in the struggle against the use of tobacco products and to achieve a tobacco-free world. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Armenia, for attending this event, and let me convey a message for a no tobacco or tobacco-free world. Let us start mobilizing Armenia as well.
Merhaba, my name is Eugenia. I am from Venezuela and I am 15 years old. All tobacco products, including cigars and pipes, cigars in particular cause a higher risk of cancers of the oral cavity, esophagus, larynx, and lung. Cigar smoke is often inhaled deeply and increasing the exposure to harmful substances. Cigar and pipe smoking is associated with an elevated risk of heart disease. Frequent cigar smokers pose the risk of developing chronic bronchitis and other respiratory illnesses. Additionally, cigar and pipe smoke contains many toxic substances, posing a higher risk to non-smokers through secondhand exposure. Thank you.
Thank you for coming from the country of my friend Maduro. So my greetings to President Maduro and to the people of Venezuela.
Honorable Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Eden. I'm 16 years old and I'm from Cambodia. Southeast Asia, including Cambodia, has serious problems from the tobacco business. Surprisingly, 32% of men and 3% of women in Cambodia smoke on a daily basis, which can put them at risk for serious health problems like cancer, heart disease, and respiratory disorders. Smoking lowers quality of life and puts stress on healthcare services. Stronger tobacco control laws and public health efforts are desperately needed to solve this. For the entire region and Cambodia to become tobacco-free in the future, cooperation between international organizations, NGOs, and governments is essential. Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Meravlar. Before I get into my topic, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Maya. I'm 17, and I'm from Egypt, and I currently go to high school in Ankara. So, water pipes, also known as nargila or shisha, is a single or multi-stemmed instrument for heating or vaporizing, and then smoking either for tobacco or flavored tobacco. It is typically popular around the Middle East and Southern Asia. To begin with, it is misleading to assume that water pipes are less harmful than tobacco and nicotine products, when in reality, it has more harmful effects than the latter. Medical studies have concluded that not only is it more harmful than cigarettes, but it can lead to more harmful effects on cardiovascular health and lung diseases. The smoke that is inhaled from water pipes contain a range of harmful substances, including tar, carbon monoxide, heavy metals, and carcinogens. In Egypt, the water pipe was introduced during the 17th century, and now it is widely spread in cafes and tobacco shops.
Yes, it is extremely popular, and water pipe smoking has been also inherited from Egypt in Türkiye, and we also have started to impose a ban on water pipe smoking because this is a very deceiving product. As you know, there are perfumed tobaccos with different aromas, and this is quite deceiving, and unfortunately this poisons our youth. Therefore, we have on certain locations where you have lots of people smoking, Water pipe is very popular, but we are fighting against it, and we are quite successful in this fight, and I am pretty hopeful that we'll have even more positive results. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Mr. President. My name is Zain, and I'm from Lebanon. I would like to add on to what Maya said. The widespread use of shisha that Maya described for Egypt is also a significant problem for Lebanon. However, today we're witnessing a rise in the use of electronic cigarettes such as IQOS or vapes, mostly among the youth, as these products are more appealing for the younger generations, more than other products. Vapes seem healthier than normal cigarettes. It is harmful to assume that, and it's not entirely true. And vapes seem more fun to the younger generations with the constant release of new flavors and different flavors.
Yes, so you have fruit aromas in water pipes, and unfortunately this is to deceive young generations.
Good afternoon, Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fadila Said Garba. I'm 14 years old and from Nigeria. Today I would like to draw your attention on deforestation due to tobacco farming. Approximately 200,000 hectares of forests are destroyed every year due to tobacco farming. Nigeria is the most populous country on the African continent and ranks high in tobacco production. It affects not only wildlife, but also the people in that country. Like a butterfly effect, cutting down trees can result in the destruction of our beloved planet Earth. So how do we overcome this situation? The obvious step is to ban tobacco production, or if not, a simple solution is to replant new tree saplings that will grow into strong and resilient trees. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my speech.
Thank you.
Yes, you have made a very good proposal.
Hello, Mr. President. I'm Nuray from Azerbaijan. Unfortunately, smoking is very common in my country as well. As Azerbaijani Turk, I dream of smoke-free future for the entire Turkish world and even the whole world. That's why this meeting is very important to me. Thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to share our thoughts.
Honorable President, my name is Mila. I'm 9 years old. I'm in 3rd grade of elementary school, and I feel very sad when I see cigarette butts in a park. And I wish there were no cigarettes in this world. Don't you think we can close the cigarette factories? Yes, I wish everyone believed in or shared Mila's dream. Why not? Possible.
Bütün dünya bana inansa, bir inansa, hayat bayram olsa, insanlar el ele tutuşsa, birlik olsa, uzansak sonsuza. Bütün dünya buna inansa, bir inansa, hayat bayram olsa, insanlar el ele tutuşsa, birlik olsa, uzansak sonsuza.
Honorable President, we have come to the end of our event, but students of our high school have prepared a special song for you, and two students, Ateş and Zeynep, are here right after the exam they took today. How was it? Very good. Mashallah. So I am ready to listen to your surprise song. You have a very strong diaphragm. Yes, this is the kind of health you have when you don't smoke.